Hello and welcome to Social Media Weekly, episode 3rd March 2020. Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. My name is Sean.
And I'm JK.
This week's news, Facebook's Creator Studio now on mobile. Facebook is done with chatbots. Ooh. Facebook cancels F8 developer conference. LinkedIn confirms stories function.
Okay, LinkedIn's coming to function.
And there's trouble brewing in Twitter management.
Okay.
Back to the stories. Facebook's Creator Studio is now on mobile. It is available on both iOS and Android. The mobile tool acts as a companion tool rather than a complete version. So for those who don't know, the Creator Studio is actually a place where creators and journalists get to do a lot of things like edit their content, preview their content, publish their content, track all the performance of content, everything like that. Kind of like what Facebook page does for Facebook page and Facebook ads apps does for our advertisements.
Okay, all right.
Right? So creators can use it to track how their content is performing, as well as publish, schedule, and make adjustments to post, respond to fan messages, and more. There is also an option to toggle between multiple accounts instead of needing to log in and out of accounts. So this one works well for agencies, for example, who manage multiple creators. We haven't yet had a chance to test it out because we are not a creator and we don't have access to a creator, so we don't know how it works. But knowing Facebook's past track record on apps and apps like pages and ads, they would most probably come accompanied with a ton of bugs that will never be fixed.
So throw you some beta testing version which they never test at all, and you shall be the beta testing.
Yes.
Public, you are the beta tester.
So for those people who have used Facebook's mobile ads, advertisement ads, ADS, ads and pages apps.
All right.
We know that there is so much problem and there is so much limitation with these apps that it is better to just go to the desktop version and do everything from the desktop version.
Yeah, it's basically just an app for the sake of having an app.
Yeah,
that's it.
I think you should hit the right spot there. It's having an app for the sake of having an app.
Yeah. There's no linkage, there's no sync, there's no like Google Drive and Google Drive app, those kind of things.
There's half things you have in there, half things you don't have in there.
And that is even half
Yeah. Sometimes you do a little bit and you're like, how come I can't do this? On the desktop version, I can do this, I can do that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you just realize, you know what? I'm just going to use the full desktop version from start to finish. I'm not going to bother with the apps.
Oh well.
But what it does do is it helps creators who are, let's say, on the move all the time, able to just get a glimpse of what's happening. Like, how's my post doing? How's this? How's that? Maybe just a little bit.
Sort of like an overview report.
In a way, yeah.
Right.
Overview report, yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay. If that works for you.
If that works for you, then yeah, that's good.
All right, now next up, Facebook is done with chatbots. Finally.
Yeah.
3 years ago, Facebook introduced chatbots, and until today, many marketers swear by its effectiveness. Oh God, really? We tried and didn't really like it, and neither do our clients and their customers. Late last week, Facebook said that they were almost done with the chatbots. The Messenger app is removing the Discover tab, which was where all brand accounts resided. Now we can only see 2 tabs, one for our chats and another to show all the stories of your friends. This new version of Messenger looks more like Snapchat than ever before. That said, chatbots are still there. It's just that Facebook will not dedicate to an entire tab for them anymore. Yeah, it's like basically building a palace or mosque for Gongli level punya. It didn't serve any purpose.
It didn't serve any purpose.
Yeah.
When Facebook came out with chatbots, to be honest, in the beginning we did try it out, right? And a lot of marketers went on to it. And us personally, we found that it didn't work. Not just for us, but even for our clients as well. It didn't work for them. And their customers don't like to use chatbots because it felt a bit like it's a bot, right? You're talking to a bot.
Yep.
They want to talk to a human being, get straight to the answer instead of being pushed around by a bot left, right, center. Press 1 for this, press 2 for that. Those kind
call
of
button.
It's kind of like a call helpline. But of course, that said, there are a lot of people who use chatbots to replace emails where they send subscriptions.
Correct.
I tried it out, and after a while, it got annoying for me. So I unsubscribed from all of them. And a lot of all these subscription services also stopped using chatbots as well.
Mm-hmm.
But marketers out there are still talking about chatbots up till quite recently. The recent few that I heard from podcasts all over, they also talk about how cool chatbots are and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I don't think chatbots work. And I think
I get correct too. I think chatbots are very, how to say, it's for the convenience of the marketer,
yeah.
but it's not it's not for the convenience of the customer.
Yes,
You're
I think you
pretty-
hit it. I think that's a very, 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 very accurate way of looking at it, because it makes the marketers' lives easy,
Mm-hmm.
but not necessarily the customers.
Correct.
The customers don't want to go through all these things.
Yep,
They
yep.
want to get to the answer right away. And sometimes it may be inconvenient for marketers like us, but we have to understand customers, what they want.
Mm.
We have to understand what they want, when they want it, and how
Correct.
they want it.
Correct. Agree?
And if we put them into a system, they will get annoyed and they will leave and go elsewhere.
Yep, agree. Like, because chatbots are, I mean, the most you can, like, you try to have both sides is, I understand FAQ. It's something
Yes.
that
Yes,
we
FAQs
need
will
to
go in.
handle, because you can't be handling one marketeer to handle like 1,000 frequently asked questions.
Yeah, yeah.
Then that makes sense for
Yes.
chatbots. So if you were to divert it into that way,
Mm.
then maybe that will help for that part. But
Yes.
for specific
For
questions,
specifically that one, yeah. But if let's say if someone wants to buy something
Mm.
and then they have to go through like, oh, what are the variations you want? What are this? What are that? Question after question. No, they just want it. They just want the answer to that
correct
product.
So yeah.
Okay, so yeah, RIP chatbots.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't miss you, and let's go back to humans connecting with humans again. Facebook cancels F8 developer conference. There could only be one reason why major events are being cancelled left, right, and center these days. Take a wild guess. Coronavirus.
Yep. Hi,
Face-
Wuhan.
Facebook cancelled their annual developer conference amid concerns around the coronavirus outbreak. The event was planned for May 5th and 6th. Other major events that have been cancelled are the Mobile World Congress, Chinese Grand Prix, Fashion Week events in Milan, Paris, and China. Even the Japan Olympics is facing possible axing as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think all around the world, a lot of event organizers and they are losing a lot of money from events that are being cancelled
Mm-hmm.
due to the coronavirus outbreak.
Correct.
So there is a possibility that Facebook is might take away the manual version of the conference and just run a virtual version.
I see. Okay.
Meaning they would do a conference, they will present it to nobody
Mhm.
or a camera, and everybody would just tap into like stream that
That's
live,
live.
yeah, Facebook Live kind of
Correct.
thing, kind of format. So that could work as well.
Well, I understand the solving of situation. Right?
Yeah.
So we have to go digitally for now.
Yeah.
Because unless the virus can digitize themselves,
And
like some Digimon like
that will be such a scary virus. But that said, right, I think a lot of businesses
Mm-hmm.
business still needs to run,
Mhm.
right? And especially for event kind of businesses where they have all these seasonal things that go on where they need to push products out and everything, launchings and all that kind of things, right? I think they can consider doing virtual launchings, webinars, online versions of things. It may not be as impactful as
Mhm.
offline, we agree, because offline is still like you get to see people's faces and all that, but it's better than nothing. And it's a lot cheaper to organize as well, right? You set up the whole platform and then you get it running, and then you push a strong marketing to like maybe a few weeks or a month before, talk about the event and say everybody is invited to attend.
Correct. Yeah.
And the reach can be a lot bigger, a lot wider as well compared to a physical version.
Correct. Yes. Accessibility is much easier
Yeah.
in terms of time. Right. Good job. Right. Next up, LinkedIn. LinkedIn confirms Stories function. Stories format is becoming the most widely used across all social media platforms. Yep. LinkedIn better get with the times if they want to attract younger crowds. It does seem a little odd for a platform for professionals to include such a casual feature, but if they don't try, they won't know.
What do you think?
Yeah, because I would think give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will never know what are the casual side of how stories could end up with.
Yeah.
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 So things could change because I mean like now last time people used to think like, comment and, typing everything via publicly, it's not very professional.
Yes.
But now it has become a norm.
Yes.
So professionalism has been changing.
Yes.
And has been evolving.
Fair enough. I think now that everybody is going on stories, and if LinkedIn provides a stories platform, and then they allow the professionals to decide what they want to do with it.
Correct. Yes.
It's not as if LinkedIn is saying, oh, you have to do it like this, and this. But there could be a professional application. There is no one that has done that before.
Yep,
and I
correct.
think it's good that maybe one day they will find a way to use a good professional application of stories.
Yeah, because it's I mean, there's no guideline or there's no SOP on how professional should look like.
Yeah.
Last time people think selfie is very, unprofessional.
Yes, exactly.
And
yeah.
now, come on, look at managers. Everyone's doing selfie.
Yeah.
So let's go according to the change.
Fair enough. And I am looking forward to LinkedIn having stories, but I have a sneaky suspicion that people who are going to use it will be just streaming a lot of live events that
Okay.
they are doing, the companies are doing from
correct.
beginning with that. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Maybe a good application would be let's say behind the scenes during the development of the event, during brainstorming sessions, work stuff.
Okay.
I think it'd be quite cool. Like you sit down and you brainstorm stuff, talk about work and everything like that, and this kind of stuff can go up there, and it works well for LinkedIn.
Yeah, true. So I mean, let's see how the SME people does it.
We'll have to see.
Yep.
Next up, trouble brewing in Twitter management. Bloomberg earlier this week reported that investment management firm Elliott Management Corp has purchased a significant stake in Twitter and now plans to replace their CEO and co-founder Jack Dorsey.
Okay.
Wow, this is a very big stir up. Elliott, who paid $1 billion to Twitter, said that the company needed a shift which Dorsey couldn't provide, which I agree, because if Dorsey has been there for so long and Twitter is still the same and making minor changes instead of big changes to move things around and become a strong competitor to Facebook, then perhaps Dorsey's vision is not aligned with what Twitter should be. But there is also another story published by The Guardian revealing that Elliott Management's investor is a Republican mega donor who supports Donald Trump, right? He may want to weaponize Twitter in the coming elections.
Political moves.
Political motive.
You have now been replaced, Jack Dorsey.
Yes, because we want Twitter to push for the Republican interests.
So game.
And while the rest of the world who also use Twitter get struggle,
Drag in.
get dragged into your
Drag
problem
into it.
because you're Americans.
Yeah. Oh well. On a good news, at least it makes our political side looks very normal.
I don't want to talk about our political stir up this week.
Well, at least we are not caught by, we don't get others to be involved.
That is
People
true.
are,
Yeah, that is true. You do your own stuff, we do our own stuff.
Yes, correct.
So that's all for Social Media Weekly this week. Social Media Weekly podcast available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. Our full videos are available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook. This is Social Media Weekly episode 3rd March 2020. My name is Sean.
And I'm JK.
Au revoir.
Sayonara.